Awesome. Let's continue. So nice. It actually cuts the way that I want this part, but I want to reveal the part of the color that is this line, but just that line. I don't want to reveal this line here. So I'll put this on the overlay layer. I'll get rid of the rest of this, and then I will tell, hey, dude, show me the overlay layer of this dude here or here. Well, whatever, there. And then I want this overlay layer to be cutted by the color art or the auto patch. Nah, by the color art of the neck, or reveal only on the color art of the neck. Yeah. That's it. Amazing. Let's look at this without the models. Awesome. So now I'm going to go inside of this color, comment Y, display 2, coming inside of here, display 2, and I'm going to put a deformer here. Again, from drawing layer to parent pick. There you go. And then I start rigging this. So 2 points on the sides and 3 points on the part that I'm going to be deforming the neck. So display 2, let's go again. Let's put 2 points here, 3 points here, so I can have more flexibility in the formation on the side of the neck. Awesome. Come here, dude. Awesome. Get out of this display thing. Mark here a frame. Then coming like this, coming like this, coming like this, and then I start going like this and like this and like this. Amazing. Render view. Awesome. Let's turn on this thing here. Amazing. There you go. Let's turn off this again. Awesome. Nice. What else? Let's look at the mo shit again. Should I go with the arms? Should I go with the legs? Let's go with the arms. Okay, the pivot point of this. We should go here in the middle. Let's go with the arms. Ramon. Okay, let me order this a little bit more. So I have the ears, I have the hair, hair, the face. I have skull, the jaw. So this is the head. I will put all of this in that backdrop. Oh. Come here. Head. Now I'll make this color yellow. Nah, orange. Yeah. And then I'll come here to the neck, and then I'll move this a little bit here. This is the upper body, and the neck a little bit over here. No, insert backdrop. Maybe purple neck. Then the upper body, insert backdrop. This, let's put like a turquoise green. Upper body, and then on the color I'll put another backdrop, which I'm going to call this color. I'll put like a yellow so I can differentiate. And the torso, this is a big important, this is a huge one, this is an important one. So insert backdrop, and I'll call these red. Awesome. Everything is there. Now let's go with the arms. Awesome. Upper arm. Should I need shoulders on this? I think I can get rid of shoulders on this one because it's super rubbery. I'll have to look at the animatic. So that's something cool that we're going to do. Foreground, looking at the animatic again. That fucking right. Forearm, hand, sleeve, hand, forearm, foreground, upper arm, Ba-dum-ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-bum. There you go. Composite. And all of these things, I'll create a new composite here and I'll put all of this like here. I'll create an individual peg for all of this. Now this is the trick. This is the hierarchy. It's like a stairs. The upper arm will have an individual peg to carry the upper arm drawing, but also we'll have another peg that will carry the upper arm and the forearm. And the forearm will have the same hierarchy. A forearm for the forearm drawing, but also another one to carry the hand. And what else? The sleeve is going to be in between the forearm and the upper arm. Well, I can put the sleeve on this side. So this sleeve will be revealed only on the line art. Only on the line art of this. Now, this is the thing. I'll need all of this strategy again of line arts, color arts, and colors. I will need all of these things here. So I'll copy and paste this. I'll open this space between the things a bit more like this, and each one of these upper arm, forearm, and hand will have this structure of nodes below it. You see? Fuck. Now, I'm going to create a room to play with all of these things. And this upper arm also carries this sleeve, so I'm going to create a room to play with this. Should I keep that upper arm? No, inside. And this is why do I have another point over there? Oh, are these ones right? Okay, let's really fast connect all of these things here. Pa-pa-pa-bum, pa-pa-pa-bum, and pa-pa-bum. Amazing. Then I'll copy all of this back. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Awesome. You see? Now I can group all of this craziness. Oop. This will be my arm group. This will be my arm group. This will have like my arms master peg. And now I'll note clone select drawings. Oh, no, I haven't drawn anything yet inside. Okay, let's go. So we're inside of the room to play with the arms. So the upper arm, I'll go here. Should I do this on the front? This is the front view. So I'll have to imagine this. I'll have to not do the draw over, to do a draw over here. I'll have to come like this and do something like this. So this is the thickness of this part, and this is the thickness of this part. So I'll connect all of this. So I'll rig everything super like straight, and then I'll flex and just deform everything. Awesome. So the middle of the arm will be around here. Let's measure this. These have the same proportions. Yep, awesome. Proper eyeballing here. And then this arm just will be here. There you go. That will be here, and then I'll flex that thing. Awesome. So upper arm. I'll come here and I'll grab, now think, because we're working with the thickness of the avalanche, so I'll have a 20 here. I'll have to do something like this. Okay, let's go here again to the draw overs, and let's bring a 20-point thickness of this thing here to just have a pre-visualization of how this is going to look like. Okay. I'm thinking. Okay. So, upper arm. There you go. So I'm trying to match the edge of this thick line that I drew here behind us. This should be even thicker. Awesome. Now, this thing here just to track the middle point of the arm, like where I'm going to put the pivot point here, also here. Now I start thinking, because this thing is attached to the arm, so I'll have to move everything, connect there. Everything is possible, and if it's not possible, I will invent it. So, pa-pam, pa-da-pa-pam, pa-pa-pa-pam. Okay, upper arm. This is the upper arm. Now I have to copy this on the forearm. So I don't need this one for the upper arm. I'll grab this. I'll put it here. I'll put it there. Get out of here, get out of here. I'll merge these two. Then getting rid of this, getting rid of this, getting rid of this, getting rid of this, getting rid of this. Amazing. Now the forearm. I'll grab this and put it here. Bam, ba, ba, bam, ba, 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 bam, ba, 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 bam, ba, 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 bam. Then I'll come here, book, merge all of this together. Delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this. Amazing. Now I'm going to grab all the forearms nodes and come here and put all of these exactly here in the middle and check if it's going to work. Beautiful and clean. Now, the upper arm. I'll take all of this, put it here. Come on, where are you? Beautiful. The center. Awesome. What else? What else? What else? The forearm, the upper arm, and the hand. I can leave the hand for later. Now I have my upper arm there. Get rid of this, get rid of this, and the color art, I'll paint this with the skin color. Then come in here for the forearm, paint here with the skin color too. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Awesome. Wait, where's that point? Get out of here. Awesome. Let's get rid of the model sheet for a bit. It's working. Draw overs, get out of here for a second. Yep, it's working. It's working. Now, now, the outer patch of the forearm is going to cut this, and this is going to cut this, and this is not going to be connected here, so a bit clean. A bit clean. I don't care. No, I have to sync this and this because I have to. Forearm. I have to create also the one arm only. Where are you, forearm? Here are you. Sync. Drawing substitution. If I create a new one, let's try it. Create a new one here. Awesome. Perfect. Where else? Think. Okay, the hand. I can draw the hand later. What else do I need to do? Draw overs. Get out of here. I need to figure out how to connect this. Okay, this is important. Actually, okay, the forearm, the outer patch of this is going to cut here. Let's draw the hand. Let's draw the hand. Pa-pa-pam, pa-da-pa-pam, pa-da-pa-pam. Clean. I'll merge all of this, and then I'll create joints to be like this. Then I'll clean this hand a little bit. I'll redraw this if needed later. Right now, just want to have this. I'll keep like that. Then I'll create this. transfer the information of this like here back. There you go. And put this here. Now the nails also. I'll go with an 8-point brush. 8, 4. 4 is okay. Now shapes of the nails will be something like an oval. An oval that goes like this. Yes. 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 And yes. Yeah, everything will have the same color. And see, if I am putting this arm, it's not working. Wait. I'll move this here. Get out of here. It's auto patch. Oh, okay. Composite here, and this is auto patching this other thing. Awesome. Now it's working. And if I put this arm closer to here, yep, there you go. It's cutting. So I'll go and get rid of this. Get rid of this. Look at this thing. Also, I need to increase the line thickness and just make this line a little bit closer to that part so it actually merges with the forearm properly. We do that right now or later? Let's do that right now. Come on. You know what? Let's get out of this thing here. Round it. Yep. I'll manually clean those points to end in a sharp corner. You'll see. Pa pa pam pa 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 pam. 25. Ew, good. So solution. Solution. I can make the lines that are closer to the wrist thicker. Okay, and I can make these inside lines thinner. I shouldn't merge these dudes. Yeah, I'll clean that later. That's not a priority right now, but that's how I will do it. What else? Wondering, should I make these a little bit bigger? Yep, that will work. Awesome. Now the nails, I think the lines are super thin, so I'll make these lines. No, get out of here. These lines a little bit thicker. I'll group this so I don't have to select all of those separate again. Awesome. Now the sleeve. I'll create a rectangle shape, color of Ramon, t-shirt color. I'll keep everything on one single layer. As this t-shirt is going to be, I'll have to deform this t-shirt a lot. I'll put a lot of points here so that it doesn't deform, it doesn't distort or breaks when I start deforming this. I hold command and I click on top of the line to add these new points. And then I come here and then I'll paint this, and then it will have the same amount of points that my line have. Look, see, I'm missing. Okay, sleeve, command Y display, so I can isolate that part and look inside, create here a deformation chain, and start adding deformers. I'll add 3 points here, so I can create super curvy lines to sell the feeling of perspective and depth. There you go. Pa-pam, pa-pa-pa-pam. There you go. Awesome. Display one, track, parented peg, parented peg, parented peg, parented peg. Amazing. Pivot point, I'll put it here. Oop. I'll rotate, move, make this bigger. Now the line of this, I'll make the same thickness of this line here, which is 5. So this line of this thing should be 5, 2, 4, 5. Awesome. Now this thing is going to be only revealed by the color art of the arm, and we have something like that. Amazing. Now, but also have to be behind the line art. Amazing. There you go. That's how we have the arm over there. Now here comes the challenge. If we look at the model sheet, let's do some some notes. If I were to move the arm of this dude up, which I'm going to do, I will need a pose like it's like this, like something like this, like and I need these lines like this, If I eventually will need something like this, do I need to add another drawing which are going to work as shoulders, or I can just deform and connect the lines of the neck with the arms? Because this is the anatomy of my character. I don't have to add like traps or something like that because it's super cartoony. Or for example here, if it's going like this, if it's going something like this, I will design this character to be one lining all the way like here to here. And if this is going like this, I'm also one lining that thing there. So I have to the only thing that I have to do is connect this thing, this arm here, so it merges with with the t-shirt. So okay, before doing that, I have to create the deformers on the upper arm and the forearm. So let's create here display 2. I'll put here parented peg. I'll create a new deformation chain, and then I will start adding here deformers. Poop, poop, poop. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh fuck, I created another one there. Shoot. Did I? Wait, let's go again. From here to here. And from here to here. From here to here. From here to here. From here to here. You know the cool thing about just using my 100% of my brain talking and working, and is that I can only think about the thing that I'm doing right now, because I'm already using like 50% on this and 50% on talking. So, and even in English, so like 120%. So I can't not get distracted by other thoughts. That's cool. I don't know if I'm working faster or not, but it have its own advantages. So wait, add this thing here. Then poop, and then poop here, poop here, poop here, poop here, poop here, poop here, poop here. Time is set. Okay. Forearm, parented peg, the hand, I don't need it for the hand, display. And then now I can deform those things. What else? The hand. Okay. Now I have to save this pose because maybe I'll need I'm not connecting these arms with nothing. No. Hope it doesn't destroy. Oh, okay, perfect. It didn't destroy it. So the arms will be here. And now this is the challenge for the next video because this is too long right now. But I already rigged this. And if I go like this, I can go. Okay, let's post this thing. So let me save this here. Pack, pack, pack. If I go and post this, like the model sheet, will be something like this. Pack. And then I come here, and then I can do this, and 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 until I get that clean shape. One thing that I do is to also do draw overs. So once I polish, I eyeball this, and I create the shape that I want. I draw on top of this, so I create a clean line, and then I just trace on top of that clean line to get the exact curved line that I want to achieve. This is just me eyeballing. It will take some time, but that's why I'm also, apart from this arm that I'm creating here, I'm going to create another arm that is using only one deformer, so I can get to this pose super fast. But I also like to keep both. If I have like a pose in which are crossing arms or something, this is going to be very, very useful. There you go. That's like the arm, but I'm going to create another arm too. So I'm going Command Z, or just copy and pasting this. Oopsie. Okay, let me just Command Z. Awesome. Let me copy and paste this here, just to save that straight pose. What I was going to do, and also I have to add underlay in the underlay layer on the overlay. I have to add another line, so when the arm flexes here, a line here in the middle starts revealing. But before doing that, I think most importantly right now is creating this other arm, which is going to be something like this. I duplicate this, the forearm. I'll take this arm from the forearm, and then I'll put it here. I'll come here, get out of here, and I merge both. What the F happened here? There you go, clean. And now, inside of this, I will just color this again just in case. Oop. And now I'm going to create a new deformer, which is going to be just two lines here. And see, the same thing that it took me some time to create and to move around, I can only do with 2 points. And then now, there should be a way to attach the hand to this point here so it moves with the hand. I have to figure out that, but not on this video because it's too long already. But yeah, I hope this helps to show the behind the scene progress of how I rig this character and how is that I build arms and different type of arms and how is all my thought process behind these things. It takes time, but it's needed. And yeah, all of this is to achieve the bigger goal, which is to create a short film animation. So see you next time. Bye bye. Poop.